Welcome to Checkpoint Viper Alpha, one of the many checkpoints players blow past while trying to go somewhere else. However, whenever you do drive past, the flying drone chases you for miles down the road, all the while ensuring your friend will never let you borrow the car again. If you would rather not have to run the gauntlet to pass through, there are abandoned railroad tracks underneath the hill that allow you to bypass the checkpoint entirely. If heading south, these tracks connect directly with the main road. If you want to know how to take the checkpoint down, stick around. Let's talk about the checkpoint itself. Located in Lake Country, Checkpoint Viper Alpha consists of two buildings on each side of the road, with a bridge connecting the two sections. One of these buildings is 2 stories tall, and both sides have stairs leading up to the bridge. On the north side of the checkpoint, there is a sniper nest overlooking the road. It is so far away from the post that the sniper can be taken out without anyone knowing. Also, on the north side near the checkpoint structure, there is a gun turret that guards the road, but that won't be a problem if you keep things quiet. There are also 2 riflemen and a breacher on site. One rifleman and the breacher are always on the western side, while the second rifleman prefers the building on the eastern side. Additionally, there is a murmur drone that patrols above the checkpoint, flying in roughly a figure-8 pattern as shown on the screen now. The drone will be your biggest challenge during stealth. If you're close enough, both the drone and the turret can be disabled with an EMP grenade, making dealing with them trivial if they haven't seen you. Most of the time, the guards won't even notice a crash. If operating at night, stay out of the searchlight as it can detect you and alert nearby enemies. Slingshot drones also shine at this checkpoint, as you can use them to kill almost every enemy here with minimal effort. While the north-south road is the most direct way in, there are stealthier approaches to the east and west. The rocks downhill on the eastern side can be climbed to grant easy access to the eastern buildings and the garden side, and is often a good place to intercept the drone. Alternatively, you can approach from the hill on the western side, cutting through the drone patrol between Drab Mountain and Stedman Mountain. This vantage point gives you a clear view of almost everybody in the base, and the grass allows you to hide from the patrolling drone. You can take out the drone easily from the east and west approaches using an EMP grenade, but not so much when approaching from the main road due to the long sightlines. Moving in from downhill is great for a loud approach, as the eastern building provides excellent cover to pick off enemies from, and to stay safe from the drone and turret. The uphill approach also works well for loud, as it offers good sightlines on enemy positions and a high ground advantage, providing some cover from return fire. Just be sure to take out the drone first. If you wish to attack from the north-south road, I'd recommend bringing a vehicle to use as both fire support and cover from return fire. Without it, you'll be very exposed on the open road. The vehicle is especially important when attacking from the south, as there aren't many rocks to use as cover, but the northern road has plenty of rocks you can use. There's also a hill to the north that can be used as a sniping position if going loud, but know that during stealth, a few enemies are obstructed and cannot be eliminated from here. Due to its open environment, using a helicopter here is very effective, but there are plenty of risks. The flying drone, sniper, and gun turret will prove to be a significant threat unless taken care of immediately. While rocket pods are highly effective against ground targets, you're going to have a tough time against a flying drone without Gatling guns or lock-on capability. If you're using a rocket pod helicopter, ramming the drone is honestly the most reliable way to take it down. If you have a resistance world parameter active, or are playing in conquest mode and have conquered the region, this checkpoint will be controlled by outcast rebels. Now, let's talk loot. Given that this is a small checkpoint, there really isn't much here. Up the stairs on the eastern side of the base sits a crate with an M1911 pistol in it. Note that this is a pickup and not a weapon blueprint. If you're after smaller consumables, you can find grenades and ammo scattered everywhere. This footage will show you all of the smaller loot locations. You can find 5.56 ammo and flashbangs at the sniper's nest, grenades and water in the western building, grenades downstairs in the eastern building, and grenades and 5.56 ammo upstairs in the eastern building. If you're looking for a ride, there is a scenery 4x4 that can spawn in 2 locations, one on the southwestern side of the checkpoint, and the other on the northeastern side. Once you capture the site, you can use it to ambush patrols on the road, but convoys won't pass through if you're inside the checkpoint radius. If you are playing in co-op, you can have a player stand outside the checkpoint radius, which allows them to spawn nearby. That's all for me. If you have any questions, feedback, or critique, let me know in the comments below.